Top secret, Fox just poured another glass. 16 months.
Do. Don't you try and...
Now, why are we failing our reading check? Why are we failing our reading check? What happened? Hmm? Oh, y'all got the cat head today. You can see the little biscuit head is right there. I pointed at the ear. Scratched it. Look at my sweet boy. He doesn't know. Tomorrow. Also, y'all are gonna watch me do some things and stuff. I must be a little silly. I'm failing at donation. I hope Jaidlyn didn't shut it down. If Jaidlyn shut it down, I'm actually gonna be irate. Where's that link at? Where is it? Oh, she closed it! I can't fucking believe this. She closed it. I'm upset. And what can I say? She's thorough. Hang on, SJ. That's good. She knew the love was coming. She knew it was coming. Y'all ain't hitting me twice. The racism. Can she reopen it? On Tiltify, typically no. Tiltify, once you close it, it's done. But not as done as this camera setup is. Hang on. Looks very silly for y'all to have captions right on my face. There we go. Hey Bellamy, I saw you was causing problems. Hey Prez. Hey Shiny. I got my balance board, so I'm trying to force myself to stand my ass up. Also, thank you so much for the follows that came from Jaidlyn's stream. If you happen to be hanging out here, tell Jaidlyn I'm going to beat her up for closing her campaign right away. Alright, let me change my title. Oh, he's awake now. With that being said, I don't want to put my coffee back up because it was... Okay. Who in chat was actually at Jaidlyn's stream earlier? Hope everybody's having a good night. I'm trying to so far. I'm on my balance board. I was late for donating. I feel so devastated. Fox, I can only imagine. Because I know I would feel the exact same way and just be like, I hate this. I want to give you money and I can't. And that is a personal affront to me and my people and my family. And I am not sure what this means. Why would you disrespect me so badly? I was asleep. Me and Tootspot wasn't working for me earlier. It wasn't working for... The way I'm about to write them a strongly worded letter. I know I don't work there no more, however, comma. Get your shit together. Get your shit together. God damn. Yeah, I have my standing desk working again. So I am on the standing desk. I have my balance board and I am balancing while I do the wiggles. So yeah. There was a lot of firsts from there. That was Jaidlyn's first charity stream. Go back and watch her channel. It's a baby 3-hour stream. I open with Bobby in the middle and then church at the end. And I was very, very nervous. I didn't know it was her first channel or else I would have leaned it a channel. First stream doing charity fundraising, or I would have leaned more into that. Because people who've been long-time winos know that charity fundraising is like literally my thing. And I haven't done it in a bit because I have so much that I do for GDQ that I legitimately feel bad and awkward asking y'all to pull up for Back to Black and then turning around and being like, hey, come to my Black History Month fundraiser, you know? Like, that just feels... I don't want to say tone deaf, but I don't like the concept of charity fatigue. I don't want to do that. If I did do it, Ilias, it would be a low goal. And when I say a low goal, I'm talking... It would be post Back to Black. It would be probably for 1 week. And I'm talking maybe $1,000. There's no way I would feel like doing my usual 2-week $4,000 to $5,000 pull. Not right after an event. You gotta commit. Yes, you do. It's exclamation point Juneteenth. It is exclamation point Juneteenth. Now, Juneteenth isn't going to be charity driven, but there are going to be really cool Black people there. So if you're a Black people enjoyer, just throwing that out there. So that was her first charity fundraiser. It went really well. She raised 5 times the amount she planned for, which I love that for her. Shout out to all my Black people enjoyers. Jaidlyn, fellow Black people enjoyer, invited us to her channel to help her with fundraising. I'm gonna send her some messages too, and just be like, Jaidlyn, I love you down, but if you ever bring 2 powerhouse fundraisers onto your channel again and not tell us that, we're both gonna beat you up. We're both gonna beat you up. Because I know Bobby is sitting there just like, some of y'all are very redacted. Ask her why she shut it down. It's probably because Jaidlyn is just thorough. She only planned on doing it for today. It was literally hope for the day, hands for the day. So you got 1 day. And she said, no, we're done. She could have waited 5 more minutes. So, I'm really happy for her. I'm really proud of her. Wild choice, however, to do 3 different fighting games back to back. Jaidlyn, what the fuck? As the ancient Hawaiian says, hold that L. It was also my first time, I think, ever being on a stream or being live TM playing a fighting game. Because I'm usually extraordinarily self-conscious about playing fighting games on my channel. Because I know how people are TM. And that isn't a dig at the wine cellar, that's a dig at the universe. Because a Black person playing a fighting game and they're not talking about doing ranked, or they're not talking about being high tier, oh yeah, I don't have the patience to deal with that hell. It's an absolutely the fuck not for me. Playing fighting games while live is genuinely hard. There were at least 2 matches between me and Jaidlyn where we both just stopped talking. And I think it was, what match was it? I think it was when it was my Jam versus her Kai. And we both were rusty, but those are both of our mains. And it's just like, nah, I gotta lock in. Sorry. I have to lock it the fuck in. And for me in particular, I probably get less heat because gestures at being a dude. You get less heat because you're a dude, and also because whenever you do play SJ, I don't think you've ever been what the streets would call low tier. Because whenever I see your Strive streams, you're like, what is it, floor 10 baseline? Whenever you play Street Fighter, you're working towards Master. And you already know I don't have the patience for that shit. I'm just here to throw hands with my friends. I really just be wanting to punch people. So it was fun, and I'm glad that people actually got to see me play a fighting game. And coin collecting? What do you mean? What kind of coin collecting you out here doing? So, how did y'all enjoy it? Did you have a good time over there? Did you have fun? Was the streams good? I'm so glad you found the freebie Togepi. There's the artist that's attached to it has a weekly free emote, and when I saw that in the batch, and I was like, I've been wanting a fight emote, and that's the one. That's the one. Because I don't want to always spam B-Sweat's Believers one. You had a great time? Good. I can't play fighting games because I'm both vulgar and disrespectful. I enjoyed her stream, super fun and chill. Wasn't a weird person in sight. Yeah, at this point, I've cracked Celestial and Strive and still have at least baseline master with 2 characters. But these days, those benchmarks are probably relatively mid-tier as far as online warriors are concerned. Exactly that. See, the way that y'all talking about how you are in fighting games is how I am on Monster Hunter. And I'm not even kidding. I keep warning people, Monster Hunter makes me actively and loudly toxic. It literally makes me toxic. And people are like, oh, it's not that bad. My opening bark when we start a mission says winners use drugs. The number of times that I will scream at a monster to put your mouth on the fucking curb. As a former SF4 sweat, I am so interested. Hold on, what happened? You retired after an incident with SF4? Ugh. SF4 though? Really? I simply retired because I didn't have time. I'd love to be a Tekken head the way I used to be. But the PT that played Tekken 3 versus PT that exists with Tekken 8, them's 2 different people. That said, I am the Harong main that is standing up. I once bounced an old CRT monitor off a wall because I dropped the jury combo. Oh. Ilias, I don't think you allowed on the FGC stuff. You can't be having ragers. No ragers. Dude, the number of times I dropped shit today in Jaidlyn's stream. I kept hitting the wrong fucking button. I was like, where the fuck is my 3rd fire kick? I'm hitting the wrong button. Anyone still remember the apprentice in Soul Calibur? Are you talking about the chick that's the apprentice of Raphael? Talking about that bitch? Because she's annoying. She's tolerable to fight against, but her character in general is annoying to me. I retired because T8 is restaurant dumpster water, and I just don't have time to catch up in Street Fighter 6. I'm gonna be so real. The biggest thing that turns me off of T8 is the number of people who bitch and moan about it. Every time I touch it, I'm like, this is fine. And then as soon as I say I'm playing Tekken 8, it's like they crawl out the woodwork to be like, no, this game is ass and here's why. And I'm like, holy shit. I will simply not play it. The Star Wars character that was on the Xbox version, he had such an annoying combo. Star Wars for Xbox should have been Yoda. Because it should have been Yoda. No, you're talking about the apprentice from the Force Unleashed. I understand now. I thought you were talking about the Star Wars cloud where they had Yoda, Darth Vader. No, that is the right one. Yoda, Darth Vader, and then the apprentice. That's the right one. If you was on Xbox, you should have been dealing with Yoda's ass. Though I can't say with conviction if I know whether or not they all 3 had the same moveset. Though Yoda having their moveset and then being size probably was annoying as shit. I'm definitely not the I don't like it so nobody else should type, but competitively hits the buzzer. Oh. Yo, okay, Prez, on that note, Tekken 8 is sweaty. Tekken 8 is sweaty. Like, I completely can concede that's part of why I left too. I don't give a fuck about the sweat. And somebody coming at me sideways and being like, hey, you know Harong is mid-tier? I'm gonna be like, hey, you know your mom is mid-tier, right? I truly don't care. I also hate a motherfucker who want to come in and bitch to you about a game, and then you boot up and you find out that the actual problem on deck is that they don't want to put into practice and they're just trash. If it's 2026 and you're playing Harong and you're losing to Eddie, go ahead and unplug your controller for me, pimp. That is like your designated free fight. The game isn't the problem, it's a skill issue. That's a skill issue. Like, what do you mean? Like, buddy that was at Evo and got hit with the fucking Jack Slugger, the one that empties your full health bar. Not only are you about to unplug your controller, you're about to forfeit all controllers for this event. No, you ain't get hit with the wind up from hell. The one that telegraphs for 84 years? You gotta play Tekken 8 like you played fighting games when you were a kid. Oof. Tekken 8's form of sweaty is very weird, and every time I hear discourse about the patches, I see more sweat. The discourse around the patches is complicated. There's a part of me that understands why Tekken 8 sweats are annoyed, and then there's also a part of me that wants to just look at them and be like, you're all just old man screaming at Cloud. But I think that is partly because I have come to terms myself personally with the fact that when it comes to a lot of FGC stuff, SJ and I were talking about it yesterday, we were talking about it in BAF earlier, I've talked about it many times on this channel. The thing with being in the fighting game community is that you have to come to terms with the fact that you's gonna lose. You's gonna lose. And sometimes you're gonna lose after playing the game of your life. And sometimes you're gonna lose because the fucking net drops. And sometimes you're gonna lose because you drop that fucking combo. And sometimes, no matter how you wanna slice it, you are just fucking outplayed. Like, you can sit here and bitch at me all day long about how they messed up XYZ ABC. Listen, dog, y'all gotta adjust. That's the entire premise. Y'all got to adjust. And if that adjustment means I'm uninstalling, you know what? I respect that. Sometimes you're not them. But I hate losing. Oh, dog, you can't be on no fighting game then. And also, how you doing, Roddy? You just go against somebody who is just better and that's it. Very transparently, I expected 150% to get just absolutely washed by Jaidlyn. Because, like, I put it in BAF. I have a whole 3 fucking hours in Strive. The only thing that carried me, and I'm so dead serious when I say this, is A, I practiced for approximately 45 minutes total to make sure I knew some buttons, and then B, I have so much fucking background in FGC, period. I haven't been around for years, but I literally was in the circuit for years. Winning in T8 ain't fun? Nah, you're done. You're done. You are done. My perspective as someone who played Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for years, I expected to be tapped once on some BS and lose all my characters. That's the game. I just want Tekken to give me neutral, something that represents actual neutral. Oh. What's funny about that in particular is when we were playing Strive, that was the thing that also carried me a little bit, Prez. In the 45 minutes of practice I had, I realized very, very quickly my main jam combos are from neutral. I simply don't have to push a direction. And I can probably find most of my combos. Some of my strings actually came out really well today, and then I just forgot that I had a whole extra button. Honestly, the best game for learning fundamentals in fighting games is dive kick. I don't know if you're doing a bit or you're serious, but also you're kind of like correct. Simplified fighting games are really good ways to get all that stuff ingrained in your brain. Dive kick, Evil Zone is in that picture too. The 2-button kids. You're being serious? Yeah. Yeah. Single and double button fighters are good ways to get kind of like the fundamentals down before you expand to multiple button fighters. Also, how you doing, Flair? People forgot about footsies. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Shut your bitch ass up. You ain't gotta call out me and Jaidlyn for not blocking low. Okay? We be forgetting, okay? There's a lot happening. There's a lot happening. You ain't gotta be so loud with your call-outs. Footsies as in footsies, the literal game, I think. Lord, motherfucker. If your opponent... If your opponent has Storm, Sentinel, Magneto, Cable, or Iron Man, prepare thy cheeks. Prez. One of my core Marvel vs. Capcom 2 memories is that when I was at Purdue University from the years of 2004 to 2012, there was an MVC2 machine, and there was a man that everyone in that fucking arcade hated. And you want to know why they hated him? Because his 3-stack matchup was Iron Man, War Machine, and Captain America. And everyone hated him because he did exactly what the fuck you think I'm going to say he did. I hear the unibeams going off in my head and I want to punch a wall. Unibeam followed by fucking charging star. Ooh. As soon as he came in, we were like, nah, we're not dealing with you today. We are not dealing with you today. And so many people, they try to do the argument, the whole thing of being like, oh, you gotta learn to mix, you gotta learn to mix, you gotta learn to fight back. Bro, I am telling you with a straight face, you don't fight back. That is not a fight back fucking situation. All 3 of those bums can sit on the back edge of the screen and throw stuff that goes clean across it. You cannot get in there. Oh, you think you're gonna fucking dive kick in there? Fuck you, here's a proton cannon. Also, Unibeam covered up so much space, and if you thought you got close, oh, no, here's your repulsor blast. The fucking 4-directional from hell. Because it didn't go up, down, left, right, it did diagonals. So if you got close, congratulations, you just lost footsies, and homeboy didn't even have to block. Ooh, I hated this man. We all did. I stopped playing when I got perfected by a Cable, Magneto, and Iron Man. You motherfuckers are why lockouts exist. Assholes. Will you see him at Summer Game Fest? No, for 2 reasons. 1, I am not going, obviously. 2, I probably won't be going to any gaming-related shows for the foreseeable future because I'm not in gaming anymore. I work at Corsair now. I play in PC parts. I really want to be better at Third Strike. I want to learn Third Strike real bad. No, I'm a DM you on that. I had to get the fuck up out of there. I will gladly deal with nerds yelling at me about RAM prices over whatever the fuck they had going. Please go off on me. Yep, you're right. We're inflating the prices 955%. I will tolerate it. The reason I saw Fighter Z one time, I knew my DBZ loving ass wasn't playing it. This is why I still love and play Street Fighter 3 to this day. Third Strike. After that, Ascendance BS, don't even talk. Let me go ahead and just hang out on my balance board. Burn these calories right quick. The amount of NDA shit. All that matters is that you're happy, at least the content. At the least content. Oh, I'm much happier. I am dramatically happier. Like, very real talk. I am dramatically happier. I'm in a much better spot mentally. I am respected at work. I am expected to do my job and trusted to do my job. I do not have a boss that is hovering over me to tell me that I'm doing things incorrectly. Flair, let me tell you, this isn't under NDA, but let me give you an idea of what I'm talking about. In my current scenario, if I go to my boss and I'm like, oh my god, I think I messed this up, she is more privy to coming to me and being like, no, you didn't mess that up. This is fine. There's a minor adjustment, but otherwise, this is cool. We think this is great. And I can go to her and just be like, hey, is this good to do, like, post? Can I put this up? Blah, blah, blah. And she's like, yeah. We trust you. Meanwhile, at my previous job, I was told by my then boss that I had to get a bunch of things edited in our interview that we did. That is the only interview that exists of this particular individual and their work, because I was too excited about a job that they have done, and therefore it became the Vanessa interview. This is a real thing that was said to me. This is your reminder that I've been a host and an interviewer for Logitech, for Gaming Magazine, for Twitch Gaming. I've done panels for multiple charities. I also run entire groups. He told me I wasn't interviewing correctly. They didn't have me tone down my passion, they had me tone down my relatability. Because remember, there's other gamers that would have watched that. And there's other gamers, I know this is going to be a wild concept that I'm about to throw out there, but what if I told you that some gamers play more than one game? That never happens. Yeah. Now talking to you, I just remembered about what it was. Oh, okay. That's not a problem. So yeah, no, dramatically happier. We're getting ready for big stuff coming up, so I'm like booked to the teeth. When I'm done tonight, I am probably going to do the late night run, which is why I was late. I do apologize. The boy got home and was like, I'm going to shower. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to shower too. And I remembered that I'm getting my hair braided tomorrow, so I need to wash it. So the hair is fresh. We're freshly washed. We're dried. We're blown out. We are not silky pressed though. We are not doing pop proud. We are not silky. This is just air dry. Not air dried. This is just blow dried. And we are ready now for our braid appointment. We're ready for the braid appointment. Because the alternative would have been starting on time, and then I would have had to wash my hair after stream. And even though Paula's like, oh yeah, I don't hear the dryer and all that stuff, I still feel like an asshole. So yeah. Yes, Fox, there are more than story of seasons in Animal Crossing. Have you heard of Tamagotchi Life Living the Dream? Have you heard of Pokopia? You need to be careful. You might fuck around and play some Minecraft, too. I DM'd you about it. You don't have to answer now, but I wanted to put it in your inbox before I forgot. That's fine. You sit on a throne of lies. Anyway. There are, in fact, games that are not Monster Hunter. It's true. It's very true. Okay, so about that. I downloaded Tomodachi Life, and I regret it because I really did not have it to spare. But I'm going to have to grab that. The demo to... Hold on. Oh, you downloaded the demo for Tomodachi... Okay, Prez. What I need you to do is make sure that on Instagram or TikTok, wherever the fuck you're going, that you're following Betty Nix, you're following Christology, and you're following any black femme who's playing these games, because their content about it is hilarious. Hey Starlord, how you doing today? It's been a good day for me. I got lots of charity stuff done. Oh, Betty's shit is so fucking funny. Did you see the one where one of her community members had to choose between another community member and LeBron James, and she declined them both? And Christology's island is messy. She did the right thing. We wasn't gonna get into that. I left the comment. I was like, nah, she dumped both of them. Yo, Christology's island though is messy as fuck. It is so messy. It's really funny. Do you really need it? Honestly, have your fun with the demo and stuff, because I'm at that spot where my problem that I have, Prez, I really like it, and I've been making all the Sonic characters. The problem is that I have to draw everybody, and because I'm actually an artist, there is no universe you're going to be able to convince me to be like, oh, just put these bangs and these pigtails and that'll be that character. Nah. I can draw her. That's not a... Yeah, it's dead. Is it dead? Yeah, it's dead. You've been spared. I was about to show you how I've done. If you look in Black and the Flash, I have a few pictures of it. I've hand drawn Rouge. I've hand drawn Sonic. I've hand drawn Tails. I did not hand draw Princess Sally, and I did not hand draw Daria. Daria I actually made on accident, and I was like, I have to keep this. No, this is a Switch 1. I'm not giving those terrorists no money. I'm not buying no fucking Switch 2. Girl, bye. To play 2 games? No. No. That new Star Fox. See, they ain't gonna get me with that. I grew up on the Sega Genesis. They can't hit me with the nostalgia bombs like that. And listen, the way that Nintendo is pulling all they motherfucking emergency levers, because we getting what, new Star Fox, they've been talking more about Metroid, and like there's new new Zelda stuff coming. I'm like, oh, y'all must be bored. I grew up on Atari and television, and still, I swear to you get an AIM Thor. Are they back in stock? Oh, I'm thinking of the Odin. I'm thinking of the Odin. Because the Odins, I think, are gone. No, I thought the Thors were gone, too. They want our nostalgia? Correct, Aaron. And they're not even shy about it. Like, for how many people go after everybody else being like, I'm tired of remasters and remakes. I'm tired of these things because you're not doing anything creative. Then why the fuck are you giving them $70 every time they rehash another fucking Metroid, Super Mario 64, or fucking Zelda? And y'all not even getting the good emulated shit either. Like, what are we talking about? Hey, Steven. How are you doing? I've seen you in here trying to talk and be like, hey, I haven't been here for a bit. And it's just all of us crowding around yelling at each other. Alter Beast rehash win. Right? Right? Listen, y'all better stop playing in my face. Y'all not gonna talk to me about this shit no more. Give me my Breath of Fire 3 collection and leave me the fuck alone. There's a Zelda franchise fan. I'm saving on a Switch 2 in celebration of my health journey in the future. I love this for you. Wise from Yo Wave. That's... You wanna know how we're gonna know we're in the trenches? Here's what's gonna happen. The way that we know gaming is officially in the trenches and that we're all cinnamon toast cooked is when they release a new Gauntlet game. When a new Gauntlet game comes out, that's when I'm gonna put out the fucking memoir and be like, here lies gaming. It survived the crash of the 80s. I don't know if it's gonna make it out of this one, pimp. A proper Gauntlet with 3 friends would cook my free time. Charbroil be in advance. I'm just happy we're having a resurgence in co-op anything. Honestly. Like the number of beat 'em ups that have been coming out, the number of just co-op experiences that have been coming out, the number of things that are providing co-op as an option. And it's not fucking Battle Royale. Hard to fucking kill your friends. The last Gauntlet game was made by the Magica team. I was surprisingly hostile. It was surprisingly hostile. Really? What was the last one? I'm still irritated Jaidlyn closed her fucking campaign right away. The fuck you mean you closed it? Terrible. Terrible! I'm sending her a sternly worded DM. Yeah, let's do that. Are you talking about the one that was released in 2014? The old Del Cells devs are doing the next Castlevania, and I can't fucking wait. Correct. Listen. They seen those devs for Bloodstain was cooking. They're like, yo, we have to pull the fucking alarm. They can't keep doing this. And it's me in the back going, but what if they did both? We could have both. New Bloodstain is yeah. New Bloodstain is coming too. If you're a Metroidvania player, if you're a Vania player in general, you are pleased with the timeline. But Konami can always kiss my black ass. Just let's make sure that that's very, very clear. I will be partaking in the new Castlevania, and it is your 40th anniversary, so I'm gonna give you just a crumb of respect, but also understand it is always kiss my black ass. That's the duality of man. I'm allowed access to joy, but also fuck you. Time Spinner was also a great Kickstarter back. Ooh. I need more Shinoa personally. I really enjoyed Order of Ecclesia. Like, I didn't know that that's where Bloodstain got their inspiration. So I have all the Castlevania handhelds on my Steam. And I just arbitrarily on a whim started with Order of Ecclesia. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, have you seen the post on Twitter about the IPs Capcom is willing to prioritize? I have not, and I would like to see it. They got a new Mega Man coming down the block, so if Breath of Fire is not on it, though, we're gonna have a problem. If I had to take an educated guess, I'd say it's gonna be Mega Man, Resident Evil, Street Fighter. Those are like their three mainstays. Well, actually, Resident Evil and Street Fighter are their mainstays right now. Bringing back Mega Man is huge. Sega's doing the same thing because they're bringing back Crazy Taxi and a couple others. And then they have Capcom collections that have been bringing back stuff that's been trapped on like the Dreamcast. Looking at you, people who don't own the collection but want to play Power Stone. I might not stream fighting games all the time, but this is why I keep telling y'all I'm retired FGC. Please stop playing in my fucking face. Devil May Cry? Let's see what we got here. The brands a plan to grow Mega Man, Devil May Cry, Onimusha makes perfect sense. I have the Onimusha stuff. I'm like actually low IQ. Dead Rising, unfortunate. I do not like the Dead Rising games. Ace Attorney makes sense. Dragon's Dogma with them getting the second release, that makes sense. And Okami, ooh, more Amaterasu, more Fire Puppy. Well, there's two reasons why I would have never saw this. One, I never used Twitter. Two, I have this bitch blocked. Note how there's no fucking Breath of Fire. Capcom, look. Listen. Please bring back my turn-based blue-haired child. That's all I really want. I don't know what it takes to convince them that it's going to be worthwhile. Because I know that Breath of Fire as a series, after let me back up. After Dragon Quarter in the West, it really kind of just fizzled out. It kind of just fizzled out. And I know that there's mobile games and people are just like, girl, fuck you. And then it's a lot of stuff that goes into the realm of #Japan. So it's just going to be a challenge to convince them that, hey, you should do more Breath of Fire stuff because they don't see the value in it. And I don't blame them. That doesn't make me less upset.
Nope.
I want the fucking... Listen, even if you're going to... Okay, break even. Let the series die. Give me a collection before you do. Put 1 through 4 on a collection. I will give you $70. Somebody else will complain about it. I won't. And then you can just, like, wrap it up there. How about that? You put Breath of Fire 4 on GOG and Steam. Why are you playing with my emotions? It isn't loaded with DR. Oh, that's fine. Okay. I think that's a good point for me to, how much time is left? Oh, I've been yapping a bunch. I think that's a good point for me to heal off for a second. I'm gonna refill this, because I've been staying hydrated as the good Lord intended. And then, good news and bad news. The good news is we'll start streaming as soon as I get my water refill. The bad news is it's been brought to my attention that there's a vampire crawler bingo in the works. So, vampire crawlers is back on the table. I know I said I was done because I platinumed it. I lied. I lied a lot. I need to get good because I want to play crawlers bingo. So, I'm gonna quick bio, water, and then come back, and we are going to make sure that we do not lose our crawler weight. Okay, bye.
The Soul Train?
Huh? Huh?
I told y'all I'm corny.
I have a switchblade. Don't get fucked up, kitty. Who said anything about running? Need to call the fucking vet. But not for me, motherfucker! I'll cut you.
I also need to practice up on that some more of fast running. Pain and suffering.
Butt stallion.
Everybody
Take
ready?
us.
Yes, horse noises is correct.
Oh goodness, the teeth inside my friend's mouth is just wild.
Whoa, the what?
The mushroom?
Side of his mouth is like colorful and
Are you
stuff.
talking about the
Yeah,
mushroom?
the mushroom. Yeah, when he opened his mouth really
Chelsea,
wide, and
it's-
his teeth were just like.
It's the way we
Oh,
were
we're
both
back to-
really confused and like, wait, whose mouth are you up in like this?
Yeah, I was like,
No, no.
we out here talking trap. I'm down, but we
They wouldn't put an invisible path here.
I'm connected, by the way. I'm just not saying anything.
They would. If this is invisible, I'm gonna fucking scream. He has a protagonist scarf. Leave him alone. That's so atrocious. I hate it here. I hate it here with a fiery passion. Ah! Right, best logic.
Can I just hand you the mail? I like that. Like, that mail is very fragile. Listen, I am so sorry. Package! Package! Yeah! Yeah! I got an achievement!
Oh my god, you're adorable. Ah! I can't believe I just ate that. Oh my god, Howard, I don't know.
Imagine thinking you have a fucking flex because I play this super difficult thing. I do these things. It's like, but you don't do the fucking try hardest thing of them all and wash your ass. Wash your ass. I don't think I should have lived through some of that. Honest to goodness. I think I should have got bodied on one of those. But I will take a first attempt on her. Like, that felt real good. What you waiting for, Cletus? What you backing up for? No, all your boys came running for me. What you backing away for? Oh, shit. You right. You right. Girl, you're fine. Shut up. Oh, shit. She not fine. Whoops. I was joking.
Don't think since I ain't talking in Discord that I ain't reading y'all shit.
Oh my god, we're not gonna do this again. We're not. Y'all are, you're not. I can't believe y'all. You would make me big. I'm just gonna sit down. I'm just gonna sit down. Y'all are some assholes! You make.
Damn, yeah, I wore my PP out. Listen, if you need someone to just give you shit and just make snide comments and remarks at everything that you do, you can simply watch twitch.tv/pleasantlytwisted Tuesdays and Fridays at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Or just have me sit on your couch. I'm sure I will give you crap.
Oh, he didn't do the jack up. Oh, you look like you're fine. Just eat a sandwich. How did you mess up making a sandwich? I'm gonna try and cut it.
Amelia quick kill, everybody. There it is. Physical damage. I didn't see what the mallet does.
Oh god.
Oh, hi, physical damage. Oh, did you hurt yourself?
Yes.
Hang on, I fixed it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I'm a team player, even though my teammates try to kill me half the time.
Oh, hell no. Oh, no, ma'am. Y'all, I might have to switch to whiskey.
My personal request to Capcom, give me the Breath of Fire collection, you fucking cowards. A strat.
Alright, I think we're gonna.
Oh, don't grab me! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Watch them shoulders, homie!
Crawlers insofar that I'm just gonna keep this music playing. Also, not you waited for me to leave to be like, so anyway. I didn't want the whole side combo miss the fighting game one. No, that's real. And I got to yapping, as I do. I still can't believe I actually played a fighting game live. Y'all, I want y'all to know that during Jaidlyn's stream, I got the achievement for a triple cross playing matches using 3 different characters. But let me tell you, Giovanna's long out of my system. I don't know how to fix that. All of Giovanna's moves were just like missing in action for my brain. I couldn't find shit. I have to get a new light. Just, it's so bright in my face. Oh, without it, you get this. I don't have a good overhead lighting setup. Let me go ahead and chill out instead of trying to build 900 things. Can someone go ahead and hit pause on ads for me? Is that a boxing Topuki new emote? It's adorable. Yes. So there's an artist. It's credited to her, with that being said, that is giving out free emotes once a week. And I saw that joint and was like, well, this is mine now. This belongs to me. And there's nothing you can do about it. I forgot that I was in the middle of a run. What was I doing? I think I was practicing my unlimited draw shit. Although I don't know if it was going very well. I'm gonna hit the snooze button. I got the snooze button. I don't think it was going too well. I feel like this one was very meh. It's not terrible. Like this man with a book. I do have wilds on deck. Yeah, sure. I could bully more. With that, with that. I think the wings is actually the carry for it, is what we need. Well, okay. We have more mana now. Ah, shit, I think I broke it. Nope, nope, I didn't break it. Because why not? I feel like being rude. I think this breaks it. Yeah, that breaks it. That still is pretty good, though. 363 armor would actually tank a death kill. Sir, you're too close? Eh. He's just really determined on— oop, I got the cracks. Alright, we found the limiter. Oh, this could actually— I might carry this and see if I can kill Red Death. I'm gonna stop playing with my food here, though. I have an absurd amount of armor. I said I would stop playing with my food and then proceeded to keep playing with my food. I'm trying to see if I can get to 2 grand. I'll stop. I think this could kill Red Death. But I'd have to get a God pull like I just got live. Oh, yeah. I can put that in the other ones too. Hey, Cookie, you've been playing this. What is your current hell? Are you in the wave of trying to get— oh, doesn't matter. I'm gonna get my new light tonight. I get paid tomorrow. Because in order for the light to be meaningful, it's like right in my fucking face. Or for other people who play this too. Oh, this one might actually get fucked up really fast. Never mind. I'm in good shape. I'll grab some more stinky breath. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to move it over and it was being an asshole. Put this. Do I have any more wings? I do. Do I have a book? I do. Oh, I'm out of books and shit. Turn 0, 1, 2, 3. Get some space there. 0, 1, 2. Do another attract orb. Hit the sparrow. Do wings. Hit that. Hit this. Oh, but then I'm You hate to see it. Get shot. I just switched to full release from the demo, so bridge. Hey, Nico. I need to pick this up eventually because it looks like a blast. Doozies, I really, really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. I like that it's super duper low lift. That's something I think is a very, very big boon for it in particular. And I know some people, I've seen the internet doing what it does, which is complaining TM. Ooh. Both of those work. I want that one. And that one. Oh. Oh, there it is. After my combo broke. Hit the wings. Bones will be the lowest one, but I didn't have a 0, so it breaks again. That doesn't mean I'm not going to beat the shit out of you. Maybe pick this up eventually. Oh no, I read that already. So, like, I think that it offers a lot more in terms of interesting content to look at as you're playing through the games. Do I want an echo? I don't. I don't. Oh, I don't want Santa water either. I'm trying to break myself out of the Santa water fix. I shouldn't have ate that, but it's fine. Do a bibble, followed by this, followed by that, followed by this, followed by more of that, and this, another wing, that one, into that one, into that. I should be out of wings at that point though. Yeah, that kind of fucks it. I don't want the fucking Skullomania. Yeah, get axed. What do you want? I just picked up that duplicator too. That's wild. I'm gonna think on that. Eh. That actually works. I might actually have to play the game now. Y'all not gonna hit me. My brain shut off for a second. Got a rune on the screen. You see it? I was like, I should have a book. Frozen. Ah, that fucks me. You're late, asshole. You're late too! I broke that on purpose. Just kidding, I didn't break shit on purpose. Do that in the right fucking order. I was gonna say, did something just crack? It cracked. Given how much it's taken me to play a single hand, I might just do this floor and then swap over to Bloodborne. But when I switch to Bloodborne, I have to go back to sitting down. Let's start strong. Where's my fucking book? There it is. It's like I should have a book in here. There should be... I see another Wayne. Angry kitties are always fun. These should be. Ah, they broke it. Assholes. Of course it gets pulled after. Really? Almost makes me wish I had a forever heart, because I feel like if I could get health up on this one too, I would be fine to fight death. Oh wow, they said go fuck yourself. We're tired of you and your shit. Which, that's valid as fuck. I'd be angry at my people too. Yeah. This is definitely a file I'll do later and kill death on. Ah, that fucks it. Because they actually were fine without it, but I needed the follow-up. Did I pick up more armors? I picked up the clock lancet. Not giving that up though. I almost feel like I could get rid of an armor and I should be fine. Just to make I thought that said 200 damage. I was gonna be like, what the fuck did I walk into? Oh, move my shit! He said, I'm tired of you. Just in case I have another long-ass turn. Yep. As expected. Do I have any books out here? I don't. That sucks. So I'm gonna block incoming damage, so it's whatever. Out of my fucking... That's cool. I'll manage that.
like we're getting real close to shut your bitch ass up hours. We are. Fucking birds. How obvious am I feeling? That. Grab the wild, play a cheap card. Do I have any books out here? I don't. Oh, I have all kinds of mana. What am I even worried about? 31 freezes to punish. I'm gonna chill. I have 56 fucking mana. Doesn't mean I want you breaking my fucking combo. Ah, shit. Oh, it didn't give me anything fun for 2,000. Now I'm sad. That was the whole reason I did all this shit. Alright, fine. 445 armor is too high. Sheesh. Sheesh. Oh, it broke. Unfortunate. Oop, sorry. Look, at this point, I could just kill the purple death because I'm bored. I'm not gonna, but I could. I'll stop embarrassing them. Oh, it shrunk him down for a little bit. Oh, thank you so much for the lurk, Hyland, and thank you so much for supporting Jaidlyn. I super duper appreciate it. I wonder if it's 5k as a special thing. I can't tell. Nope, that's the regular one. Yeah, I think it's 5k. I think it's 5k. Well... Oh, but that doesn't give me knockback anymore and I need those. How many of those do I have? Oh, no. Yeah, I think this is the Red Death file. I am pretty sure this is the Red Death file. And this is 4 out of 5. I think this is the regular, as I fucked it up. Because I didn't pay attention, but that's fine. We saw what we needed to see. I know what's capable now. That was what? A combination of Pugnala, Poe. I had 3 armors. I had a Spellbinder, a Duplicator, and 3 more yellows, and then having the copy wings was actually huge. So, that's fine. I don't really get anything for Red Death. I just kind of want to kill him? Question mark?
That works. Alright. Y'all can't see it. But yeah, I have my platinum in this already. I got my perfect game! Can't wait for them to add some stuff and mess it up. God. Alright, let's move this down. Hold on. I might have to stay standing. And I'm going to explain why in a second. This is my current chair situation. This is where I sit for my stream. I don't think I can sit down for my stream. I don't... I don't think I can sit down for this stream now. Yeah, I think he's gonna fire me if I try to. Look at these little biscuits. Yeah, I guess I can stand and play Bloodborne. But that means we definitely not getting hitless tonight. Funky staring at me in the most "it's good for you" ass face under the sun. Don't get no ideas. Don't come attacking my mic. Can't have shit. They discovered socialist chair theory. When you take that pic, one of them looking at you like, what? You said standing is good for your health. I'm helping. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, well, can you boys... I have to put you to work. You're gonna be a cat with a job. I need you to hold this controller. This is how much they don't care. Like, look at this. So blurry. Mom, it's the principal. Yeah, that's not my chair no more. Very unfortunate. And now it's bath time. Really driving home the piece where they're like, we're not giving you your chair back. Always and forever shoutouts to Candy Bag for fucking letting me know about the projector. I remember someone asked an Etsy seller, what rug are you using for the pics of your items? And it was their white cat. That's actually amazing. We're at Amelia. Oh, fuck my life. Hold on. I'm out. We're not going straight there. We gotta wake up first. I'm standing. That wasn't in the established like rules of engagement. Also, my water for tonight is going to be a strawberry fruit splash ginger ale. Strawberry fruit splash ginger ale. And if I could have a mod, first of all, Sin SJ, are you around? Or the Bobby? Any of you around that can change my game title? Fuck yeah, ginger ale. Exactly. That sounds amazing. It's apparently a quote-unquote limited time flavor. But Prez, this bad boy's been a limited time for like 6 months. So I think it's probably here to stay. I also need to eat my fiber because I'm old.
I'm pretty sure they're just gonna keep it. There may be problems, TM, if they don't. I forgot to switch to Caddy the first time. My bad. You're fine. I don't care about just chatting on Vampire Survivors or Crawlers. Well, go ahead and switch me over to Bloodborne, please. No. Let's wake up on New Game Plus. New Game Plus 2, actually. Which is a wild thing to say. I don't want to start up on a vanilla game file to play Amelia Standing. So what sounds more doable? New Game Plus 2, naturally. So I'm not gonna front. Just off rip, I do like that I'm not leaning into my chair. Hello? There's an NPC around here somewhere. Also, y'all gonna have to get the bad lighting. It's literally shooting right into my eyeballs. Yeah, that's a bit loud. That's a bit much. Hello? Hello?
Oh, merciful God,
Ah, there she is.
in the name of the healing church, cleanse us of this horrible dream.
I forget what makes her talk to you. I think it's your outfit.
Please, don't take me. Oh, please.
Yeah, she just assumes everyone's out to kill her, which isn't an unfair assessment. I think you have to wear, I think it's a healing church outfit? Let me see. I could wear an enlarged head and fuck with her. You've heard of women in STEM? What about women in STAM? You know they updated that, allegedly, to be STEAM now, right? For science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics. And people did not like that. People did not like that. Sweaty clothes, disgusting. But why I like art? The conversation in earnest came back to accepting and recognizing that, hey. Oh! Hello, welcome on in. There we go. Yep, that's how you get her to work.
Healing church,
Welcome
Despair
to the
raid.
save me. Oh,
A despair raid going into
Thank
Bloodborne
you,
is
dear
diabolical.
saint.
Welcome on in, everybody.
no words to
From Just
express my
Calista.
relief.
How are you doing?
You can
How is
take
DA
this,
Inquisition?
please. Sure to please an upstanding member of. Oh, thank you.
Are you gonna go to your spot, girl?
Thank you so much. I was seized on the street.
Yeah, they
by a
got you.
hulking brute in the cathedral
How's
wall
your stream?
and
How are the
locked up
things and
here.
stuff? Don't be
There were
laughing
many
at
others, but they've been
me.
taken
Hello,
away.
everyone from Kalista's channel. If you're brand new here, I'm Pleasantly Twisted.
No.
I'm Black, I'm Ace. I do a lot of tryhard games and JRPGs. We do challenge running, we do speed running, we do a lot of routing, and my cats have stolen my chair, so I'm playing games standing today. My lighting is bad because I'm old and my eyeballs hurt, so now we're just warming up on some Bloodborne before we go practice some Bloodborne hit lists.
Then the streets are perilous. Perhaps it isn't my pleasure. You know someone. Yes, I understand. I'll ask him. Perhaps he'll open his door for me. Yeah, I do not wish to. I pray for sick. I'll be fine.
done?
I don't wish to trouble. I'll ask an acquaintance in the. Unless.
I don't.
Yes, I understand. Perhaps he'll.
I think the Cathedral Ward is the only place she can go where she doesn't get killed. I think that's the case for almost everybody up in here. Now, what was I wearing? I think I had on a black hood. No, I had on the cape. No, I did have on a black hood. I had on a black hood. I had on the Eileen special. Yep, that's the one. I'll be so real, I don't remember what fucking gloves I had on. Like, no idea whatsoever. Yo, the dog gloves got resistance for days. I don't have weight limits here, so it doesn't really matter. I'm doing great. Yeah, I was beating my ass. How's Bloodborne treating you? Oh, Bloodborne stays beating my ass. I'm trying to beat the game hitless because I hate myself. But, like, otherwise, I just be running around. I'm gonna be so real. I just be running around Yarnum. I just be running around Yarnum, and people die at my hand because they don't know how to block. In the light of what we were doing earlier today with our friend Jaidlyn, that one could say they are unsure how to block my mix, and so I mix up everyone's motherfucking guts. Like, I don't. I just be posted. I really, truly just be posted. Damn! I don't want to wear this ugly-ass skirt. Okay. I'm gonna have to fix my fashion, which sucks. Just put on these pants for a second. That says 70. Girl, wear them. The ways that I do stuff for NPCs that I know I'm gonna eventually fucking kill. That feels okay enough. I think that's the only thing down here. I forget it's dark as hell down in here. Okay, yeah, she's gonna go to the Cathedral Ward for this file. Which means I still don't remember how the fuck to get out of here. I appreciate your streams to lurk in. Azure introduced me to your magic. Oh, thank you so much! So just like I just be playing, I also truly and honestly just be yapping. You'll hear some nonsense in here. You might hear me talking about the state of the video game industry and how it makes my ass itch. You might also hear me yelling at chat because they'd be out of control with their jokes and shit. I'm gonna have problems up here, but I also have a lamp up here. I don't want to go in there yet. Hey, don't. Stay your bitch ass out there because I'm not dealing with you right now. Yeah, you right. Oh, now you're all pissed off. Fine. Let me light this first. Oh, you waited for me. How nice of you. Hey, hey, hey. Watch where you going. Not the whipping Nene bag. Yeah, I deserve that. I don't have no money. Why do I care if I die to you? I touched the lamp, so I don't care. Listen, you see that homie was waiting for me, right? Just like, oh, okay, I'm gonna let you light that right quick. That's a whole mood about the gaming industry. Yeah, so fun fact about that too. Very ironically, I'm gonna die again, but that's fine. Very ironically, one of my lifetime passions was to work in said gaming industry. I wanted to do video game character concept art and design, so I drew a lot of characters growing up. I started with the likes of Sonic the Hedgehog, I then branched out to Sailor Moon, and then after Sailor Moon, I decided I wanted to draw Street Fighter characters, and then that branched over into Final Fantasy characters. So I originally wanted to go into video game character concept art. I got my degree in those things in 2009, and the industry, garbage, because it was in their dirt filter era. If you understand what I mean, you understand what I mean. It was in its dirt filter era. So, I said, well, fuck that, and decided to go get another degree because I genuinely have hated myself since Frame 1, and I have a master's in data analytics and research. So that led me to a position where I started looking into research around why aren't people ready TM to go to jobs in the gaming industry. Like, legitimately, y'all are showing up and you have like no skills whatsoever. The skills they're lacking. One may say the first in me recognizing skill issues.
All right, Graham. Now, see, whose fault was that? No. You don't get to fight back on that. That was your fault. Y'all only got rocks? Come on! Okay, it's fine, whatever. It is fine, I guess. Baby. You're not slick. Stay your ass down. Tell your homies. I'm waking everybody up. Issuing permanent naps. So after I got... Now, who was making all that noise? After I got my master's degree... the gaming industry was better, but big data was terrible, so... I am yet another millennial that has 2 degrees and I'm not using them. Somehow, some way... 10 years later, I wound up with my first ever AAA gaming job at Crystal Dynamics. That's not a real thing that you're doing out there. Go ahead and put the fucking stomp the art down. No, we're not doing that either. You gotta walk your ass through here. You know how to use your fucking feet. Come on, but not with the homie. Oh, now he wanna put on his strong arm. God damn it, hold on. Who are you swinging at? Are you leashed? You're not leashed, you're stuck. Loser. Yo, that kick was wild. That punch is wild. Tell your friends. I kill bitches. I wound up at Crystal Dynamics working on Tomb Raider for a little bit and getting a lot of inside scoop on things around Legacy of Kain. That was enough of that. That was enough of that. Also, Steven, what you want to stretch if you're going to do a team stretch? What are we trying to stretch? As a black scientist, I appreciate this so much respectfully. Listen. I am a STEM girly through and through. I am very much here for your spreadsheets. All right. Damn. Not that boy wrestling. I mean, I did just eat half your fucking bar, so I guess that's a good reason to be pissed off. Whoa! I was joking about the wrestling. Relax. I hate that those counted. Yep, he's gonna catch me. Oh, he's expensive. He was 20k. Whole body, okay. Oh no, those are... Steven, this is my New Game Plus 2 file. Everyone and their mom has hands. To give you some insight about this file too, I think in order for me to level up, I need 150,000 echoes. I'm gonna go check and see. You said stretch everything. I wonder if I can get everything in this viewpoint. Give me a second. I just want to see too how much I need to level up.
Welcome. Very well.
Sorry, I need 200,000 echoes to level up. I stopped at New Game Plus 1. Yo, the echo scaling is wild. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. It's gonna sound like I'm gonna get really far away, so I would suggest if you want to partake in the team stretch, please turn up your volume. Yeah. We're gonna do the full body thing, so we're gonna...
Adam 47513 just poured another glass. 6 months.
We are in fact stretching. I'm actually gonna move this back over here. This fucking boom arm has been a lifesaver. So let's start out. Again, this is a team stretch. If you want to participate in it, you can. If you don't want to, feel free to take this time to get up, get a snack, and grab water. But if you are joining us, I'm going to put my arms over my head. I'm going to start doing them like this. I'm going to take my left hand. See, this is my left. Do this. If you don't like an L, that means you're fucking up. That's not your left. It's not your left. This is your left. Okay? And take my left hand, put it on my right shoulder, stretch back, and pull gently. A couple of core things as you're doing your stretching. 1, please make sure you're breathing. Do not hold your breath and stretch. 2, never go so far that you're like, this hurts. If it hurts, you are going too far. You want a gentle pull in that section. It should be in here-ish, give or take. Don't hurt yourself trying to make sure you're taking care of yourself, yeah? Please do not die. Put both arms up. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Right hand on my left elbow. Pull in gently. Ooh, fudge. How are you doing today, Adam? For this stretch, try not to lean into it like this. Try not to overextend either. You want to try and have a nice straight up and down, not quite, but somewhat close to neutral spine. We're just going to work our way down. We're going to do some shoulder rolling next. Go ahead and do some of this. Just roll your shoulders forward. If it sounds crunchy, I'm not going to judge you. My left shoulder blade sounds crunchy as hell. Oh, you fell off at Ludwig. Ludwig on New Game +1. And we're going to go the other way. We actually was using this file and I just went straight to DLC because YOLO fuck it. Ludwig New Game +2 is not a joke. I also just don't remember the fucking moveset, like, at all. Alright, this was not quite a stretch, but it'll still feel nice, given the areas that we're working on and we're working our way down. I want you to, you see how I'm grabbing like this? I want you to try and put your thumbs, like, right at the base of your neck. I don't know if y'all can see it there, or if my mic is blocking me. Put them right at the base of your neck. Give yourself a nice, gentle massage right on the back of your neck. There you go. You can see where my thumbs are at. If it helps, brace behind your head. That'll put you back where you need it. Now I'll let you give in a little bit more pressure if you need something in there. I'm gonna do some arm slaps, but I'm gonna have to move the mic. It's the one that looks like this. Like that. I don't think I have the space for it. No, I'm doing it right now. Just kind of twist your torso, let your arms float about. If you feel like you're doing a washer machine, that's because your arms are too tight. Literally just let your arms be loose. If you can get your arms up above, do it. I just don't have the space to. Do like the slappers. Those guys. When you're doing this one, try to keep your feet fit and try not to move your hips. Because if you move your whole torso, nothing happens. You want everything from here down, stay put. I'm gonna twist from there. If it helps you to put your arms like this, do that. I think we did 4 things. Yeah, we did 4 things. How you feeling? Does that count? Does that work? Is that ideal? How you feeling? Now, Kalista, why am I hurting your soul is the other question.
Farewell, good hunter.
Girl, put your freaking sword away. Where's your gun? Good lord. Oh no, it's the Hypogean in jail. Pretty sure. You're hungry? Please go get food. Go get nummy nums. Don't starve trying to watch content. No. I'm down to one kitty. I know there's crap down there. I just don't remember what crap is down there. I mean, if y'all all want a box, we can. I don't care. Oh, hey, Graham. Oh, shit. Graham cutting me. Now, what did we learn about not killing our targets? Exactly. Okay, I think this only then goes this way. Oh, right, you're a loser. Okay. I need to get back on my balance board. Actually, let's go the other way. I'm having enough of a dust allergy attack. I feel like I got smacked in the sinuses. Especially might have moved something, so that's cool. Oh, I love that for you. I do endorse breathing. Breathing is pretty good. Pretty good. I'm just gonna leave y'all to be nerds over there. Hey, Graham. Man. That was your fault, Graham. Should have stayed your ass home. Oh, that's a pig. Now, why are you... Okay, fam. That sound like the pig laughing. Why are you so aggroed? Oh, that's a second pig. Are you dead ass? Yes. There should be a man down here. Yep, there is. With 2 doggos. Come on. Oh, it didn't let me cheat. Huh? He tried to get the sneak attack on me. Fuck you, I'm going this way. I think there's 2 grams in here. No, that's just a shortcut to here.
Buddy? Oh, there he is. I was like, what the fuck? Are you just... Okay, fam. I was wondering when you were gonna fix yourself. Debatable comment that I just made. The way I need to go is actually downstairs, I think. We can beeline it. It's so weird being here after so many attempts of like doing the speed run and not having to be up in here. Don't fucking touch me. Shut up. I'm right. I do have to go through where those two other ones are at. I just want to fight Pearl. That was your fault. What did we learn? What did we fucking learn? Dick. Oh, I think I only got one of those sets. That should be a dead end up that way. If I can tell it's a dead end. Unfortunate. Am I beelining it? I think I am. Hey, girls. Duh. Duh. Yep, that's what I want. Alright, so because I can hear ghosts screaming at me, what we're not gonna do is go to Pearl with fucking lightning paper. Is my shit fully upgraded? Okay, it is. Do I remember the Pearl fight? No, I don't. Thank you for asking. No, I don't. That's why I had the gun off. Oh, he doesn't hurt that bad. Please turn the lock on off, I'm begging you. Knew that was gonna be too fucking late. Oh, that's fine. That, however, is not. Whoop! You tried it, you little bitch. Nope. Ah, biscuits. Okay, I can do Amelia now, I think. I might still die. I think I could go do Amelia now. Oh my god, I have enough for a level up. I have enough for a fucking level up. Who would have thought?
Well, what?
With 8k to spare. Alright, the question is, I think I want to do Arcane? Yeah, I'm working towards Arcane soft cap. I'll have to look up what the soft caps are again. All my shit here is expensive as fuck. No. Could probably eat some Batman stuff. Let me see what I got up here. Oh wait, mandatory things. Hang on. I missed. Loser. I could buy the paper. I think I am going to stock up on papers real fast, and then I'm going to switch over to my other file. Oh my god, I could use some of these items now. Are the people who wanted to see what the, arcane spells look like, are y'all in chat? Oh, those were baby knowledges. Yep, that, and do that. Present? Okay, let me see if I can find a spot. I think, if I remember correctly, they count as tools. That are not going to be in here. Oh, excuse me. Hey, Skip! How are you? I hope you're well. How was your stream? Can we please get a shout out for Skipford? Not the Kermit arms yet again. Alright, so we've got that one. That one.
Dark Winds just poured another glass. 46 months.
And thank you so much, Dark Winds, for the 46-month resub. It is greatly appreciated. Can we please give some hype and wiggles in chat for the 46 months? How are you? How are things and stuff? I hope you're well. Okay, I have a couple of things on here for tools. So there's the first one. That's what the final hunter in the Eileen quest does to you. Super irritating. Very annoying. Black Sky, I think, is just like a shot. It's like a sniper shot almost. Oh, did you get your shout out? I don't think you got your shout out, so I'm going to grab it real fast. There you go. Oh, what's your favorite thing to date and date everything? And then the currency for these are actually your Quicksilver bullets. Yeah, that's your black sky eye. That one takes 2. And then this one just adds stuff. The ones that Miko uses are higher tier, and I think I need to be 20 arcane for those. So I'm gonna need at least another, I think, 1,000,000 echoes. Skip has a preference for the bed and the PC. The PC being called Mac feels specifically demonic. Just throwing that out there. There you go, friends. Wow, I used exactly 14. But also has a liking for the water heater and the turntable. The entire game is specifically like that. I forget what the name was for the black lady that is also a globe. I remember seeing that just being like, I need y'all to go home. Alright, I may die on Amelia. Getting set up wrong is a great way to die on Amelia. Am I going to Amelia? Yes, I am. Tuma Oda means that I left off at Amelia. Benicia, the phone that's a black lady with a bald shape. I feel like there's another black lady in there that I'm not thinking of then. Chat, does anyone remember if I went upstairs? I don't think I did. No, in a second. I didn't go up here yet. Well, that's unfortunate. That, however, is not. I thought that was an enemy that followed me, and y'all, I want you to know I had a small panic attack. Today you finished Legacy of Kain Ascendance. How'd that treat you? I am disappointed about it. Hold on. Can someone please screen cap me those 2 lines together and send it to me? For the culture, I'm begging you, please. Thank you, Vice. Oh, yeah, out there I got big sneezes. A hard landing, please. I think the thing about the Legacy of Kain murmurs that I hated the most is the way in which people explicitly talked about them adding a whole ass extra character. Like, all I can ask is, but why? Oh, I did lose health from jumping from great heights. This game does have fall damage. I just lived through it. I powered through that joint.
In particular, that double one, that double fall that you saw me do, that is calculated just so that you have the smallest crumb of health left to survive it. It's time for you to start getting back into Skyrim, start with mods. You've played Skyrim without mods? That's wild. Also, I'm going to pause the ad just in case. And then what do you mean you can't kill Garmin while going through that area? Oh, you mean in the old place? There's lore reasons for that. There's lore reasons for why you can't kill him there. Oh, the first step is deciding which mods to down. Yeah, that's what I was saying, starting with the mods. But I'm just surprised that you've played Skyrim in any capacity at this point and you haven't played it modded. Like, that impresses me. Yeah, there's lore attached to that because that is an actual old location where they used to do their things and stuff. You're not supposed to find that very technically. Kind of sexy. That was a no-hit Amelia team. Is the board my calling? Am I doing the hitless run on the board? Amelia has always seemed so interesting to me, but we get so little info on her. So what's interesting about that is, one, first and foremost, you are absolutely correct. But secondly, she serves a couple of different purposes from a lore standpoint. She is there explicitly to highlight to you the biggest and most important piece of lore in this, I feel, for me personally at least, and that is the part where all of this is happening as a direct side effect of the church. And she, in her animation, you see that she's praying for her safety. She's praying that things don't continue to get bad. She has no idea what's going on because a bunch of old wrinkly ass men, of course, have not informed her. And while they're on the night of the hunt, you see her in 4K turn into a cleric beast. Now, if you're unfortunately done with the first cleric beast, that brings you a little bit of a closer highlight to just being like, that's weird. That looks a little bit like the boss that we fought previously. But it also starts giving you into this cutscene where it kind of starts highlighting, hey, how did this all happen? Why are we on the night of the hunt? And why is everyone turning into fucking bullshit? Let's watch it.
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell.
Oh, I know. You think now to betray me.
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood. I must take my leave.
I enjoy my balance board a lot, y'all.
By the gods, fear it, Lawrence.
Oh, for sure, I just want to know her more since she seems neat, especially considering her connections to the DLC, which is my favorite part of the game and has my favorite character and weapon. Are you a Maria enjoyer? You're safe here, it's fine, you can tell us. Are you a Maria enjoyer? Are you team Achikagi?
Rocking chairs, 50% off in aisle 9. Should've gotten this game when it first came out, but my parents forbade M-rated games. Do you have by the light? You said you were in the market for a PS3 because I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. If you're in the market for a different console and you need one, I would highly recommend you just move up to a PS4. Maria and her weapon best. Maria, enjoy yours, rise up. Maria, enjoy yours, rise up. Ugh. Ugh. The only thing is, since this is my first night using the rocking board, I'm trying to find my sweet spot of where I can stand, make sure y'all can hear me and I don't sound like, as Champ would say, I'm in a washing machine. But then also that I don't have the light blasting in my eyeballs. Thanks for the info, but I'm gonna still buy a PS3. What did you say was the reasoning why you wanted to buy a PS3? I don't mean that in a rude fashion. I actually mean that because I don't recall. But do it in the next 5 seconds because ads are coming. Ads are coming. Yeah, and Karaga, if this is your first time here, which it looks like it is, and you are just now walking in, we are practicing for Bloodborne hitless. Very ironically, this file thus far is hitless, but it would be invalidated because I got my 2 bosses last night hitless, and then I proceeded to sleep. I have to do it all in one fell swoop. But it is nice knowing that this file so far is legitimately hitless. Which would put me on pace for, like, a new distance PB. I'm gonna move backwards, not forwards. Do you plan on getting like a PS2 after? Which don't get me wrong, PS2's fuck, like. No. This. Does it run in if you take damage from falling from great heights or enemies get into the next boss? You do not count. Hold on a second. I turned in a fashion that was weird. Falling from high heights does not count as a hit because if it's for routing purposes or it's unavoidable, they will not count it. So taking fall damage doesn't count as a hit. It might change depending on certain categories in certain games. In Bloodborne, it doesn't. Let me back up a second. Taking fall damage on an intended route does not count. If you are taking fall damage and you are off route, I think that does count. Someone from Hitless will be able to correct me on that, I'm sure. Enemies hitting you along the way counts. So if you take a hit on the way to a boss, your run is dead. Your run is dead. It has to be hitless, no hits from bosses, no hits from enemies, no hits from, like, colliding into stuff. Like, colliding into stuff as a strategy for fighting them is fine. But, for example, when I go to fight Rom, if you do not pay attention to what you're being chased by on the way to Rom, then one of the enemies can follow you downstairs and land on you. If that enemy lands on you, that counts as a hit. Which is why when you make it down to Rom, you always roll forward one time. Because if someone followed you, they're gonna fall and shatter their fucking ankles. That damn spider guy. Correct. The same rules apply for things like poison swamps. If you have to... Hey, Happy Dude. If you have to walk through a poison swamp to get to your destination and it's unavoidable, that does not count as a hit. So if you're going to fight on all bosses Amidala, then you have no choice but to go through that poison swamp. It is unavoidable, it is not something you can dodge, and it is not worth it to go route to get antidotes. Just walk through and take your damage. It will not count against you. That is a different conversation than when you're fighting Blood-Starved Beast, and if she hits you with slow poison, that does count as a hit, because that is completely avoidable. That is avoidable. So when she does her, like, final phase explosion, it makes an AoE poison cloud. If that fills up your meter and you get slow poisoning, that counts as a hit. How'd the fundraiser go? It went really well. It went super well. Where the fuck am I? Okay, I know where I am. Oh my god, my brain shut off. So like that guy I just passed, if he hits me, that's done. Now, in specific, it also has to register as a hit. So if he hits me while I'm lighting my lamp and it just goes through me and it doesn't count as damage, then that is not a hit. That is not a hit. That man shooting me, that's a hit. Getting hit by that trap like this clown behind me did, that's a hit. Birds over here, all that stuff. Yeah. Oh, buddy, why are you right there? Stinky! Yuck! He might still be behind me. He is. Now, this is also important for when you get gems later on in your run, because your gems are activated. One of the gems that you'll use is auto-activated by the fact that you have full health. So you have to pay attention to your health and make sure you keep it full in order to get those benefits. As a matter of fact, if I get through this area without problems, that's the next thing I'm going to be doing. Time to get into the edge. Okay. So. Okay, let me see what y'all are saying here. For a PS2, maybe not. I have emulator on my laptop, though some games are laggy. A lot of Sony emulation... Let me back up. I shouldn't say a lot of Sony emulation, that's not true. A lot of PS3 and Xbox 360 emulation, however, butt cheeks. Turds. If that is a reason for getting a console, Godspeed. Because, yeah, the emulation scene for that is ass. What if you release a song, but it doesn't get popular until after you retire? Is that still a hit? Kaosa, I'm gonna punch you in your throat. Also, hi, Kaosa. I've lurked here and there since seeing you on GDQ on Unapologetically Black and Fast. Just haven't chatted before. Oh, wonderful. Oh, you've been around for a while, because we haven't called it that for at least 2 years. We haven't called it that for at least 2 years. Were you there for when I did the, my showcase of this game? A showcase that I'm hoping can be brought back eventually, that is to say sometime. I think when I'm done shopping here, I'm going to use the rest of my money to get some mollies. I don't want to go out naked and scared. Is 25-20? Yes. Also, Squishy, I know you had, like, inquisitive eye at the lore conversation here, so I'll get to that in a moment. Emulation gives me the experience of playing an older console unless I have to speedrun or actual console, which can make me paranoid. Well, I have thoughts about that. They're in your favor. Depends on the category and game. SJ, it doesn't just depend on the category and game, it also depends on the event. Just as a reminder, for all things Black and Flash, I allow emulation because I very much am someone that subscribes to the idea that getting a hold of a lot of the retro stuff is challenging TM. It is challenging TM. I love Chrono Trigger. I will never pay $300 for a cart. The answer is no. It is filed very firmly, and I simply will not do it. And if that makes me an evil person, then you can call me Cruella de Vil. That's fine. You can call me Cruella de Vil. I'll even put the streak in and everything. It varies between game to game, but most retro games allow it. Yeah. PS3 is nice since it's the only way to play Gundam Musou games. Yeah. Yeah. And to Happy Dude's point, a lot of categories will allow it if you're doing things like a randomizer, a bingo, stuff like that, because you won't be able to get it and actually put it on hardware. Like, it's not feasible to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play a Link to the Past randomizer on a SNES cartridge. It's just not a thing that exists. So it really depends. It's very dependent. I once bricked my PS2 by doing a few glitches on Slide 3. It wouldn't read disc anymore, so I threw it away. Case in point. For me, though, it's a personal preference that I run games I do on original console. See, as someone who was very much team, I have the fucking money or, like, raising on that, I can go either direction. I have hooked up my Super Nintendo and done a vanilla cartridge run of, God, shit. SJ, help me. The ninja game that, Cyphern ran, and then I made it a charity incentive and said, we'll do the... Now, why was that necessary? Huh? Was that really necessary? It wasn't. Don't try to rationalize that it was. It wasn't. Oh, 100% happy, dude. I am not surprised. Not surprised. God. So yeah. God, I can't think of the game now. Because I wanted to say Ikaruga, and I'm like, no, that's a fucking shooting game. That is a bullet hell that I'm super excited to see, BT dubs. Alright, I'm gonna have to move you. Mommy's legs hurt. I know you don't want to hear that. I know it's not ideal. But this is still Mommy's chair. No, don't give me the huffy face. It's Mommy's chair.
this. Look at what I'm dealing with here. Yes, I want my chair back. Oh. If you unplug my computer, I swear to fucking God. Oh, little turd nugget. Fucking asshole. Emulation is a great way to preserve video games, but decomp is better. Okay, so I can get into some of that a little bit, because I saw that a decomp is probably playable without a middleman, is what you're trying to say. PS3 and 360 emulation is ass because PS3's architecture is fucked. Not sure about the 360. No, the 360's in that picture too. The 360's in that picture too. It's the reason I don't play Eternal Sonata on emulation. But my disc is rotting, so you know. Guess I'll fuck off into eternity. You'll need a PC to run them. Metal Gear Solid 4 is one of the most complicated games to emulate. I found some games that are emulated flawlessly. It's rare with my potato, but I love what I play on it. Saw the OG showcase? Oh my gosh, I love that. If there's a god, it's a cat god. How else would there be this much chaos in the world? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. At least then it would make sense. Pokemon Gym, I read the part. It wasn't Shinobi. It wasn't Shinobi. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to channel my Cypherin. It's not Akari Warriors because he wants me to play that and he trolls me with it. Ah! I can't think of it. But I played it and beat it live. He's very fussed, and now he's gonna walk around my stuff in circles to make sure that I'm aware that he's very, very plussed about this. Very plussed. It wasn't of a Gaiden. It wasn't of a Gaiden. It wasn't a Gaiden, no, at all. Eternal Sonata mentioned Tuck's hair behind hair and ear and Bat's eyes. You meant ear. I love Eternal Sonata Down. I love Eternal Sonata Down. This is gonna bother me now. While we're doing practice, this is gonna bother me. Hagane. It's Hagane. I knew the internet wouldn't let me down. Hagane. Not me typing here twice. I need some decaf, I swear. I mean, it sounds like you need calf if we're keeping it a stack. Yeah, so I played that on hardware, and that was great. It was also a pain in the ass to set up, but I got it to work, and it was great. I'm playing Bloodborne very technically on hardware because I have a copy downstairs. This is my PS5. I have a digital PS5, and I just bought the game a second time, and I didn't care. Because I didn't think to download it because I have a low IQ. We did Eternal Sonata live on hardware. And then almost anything retro style, I probably have emulated. Almost anything retro style, I've emulated. So we did all endings on Chrono Trigger on emulation. I'm pretty sure Eternal Sonata required 2 or more discs to play. Was there 2 discs? Yes, there is 2 discs. There's 2 discs. But now keep in mind, by the light, I streamed, emulated Legend of the Dragoon before it hit the PS Store. And that bad boy was 4 discs. That was 4 discs. That was a journey. I also streamed Parasite Eve. And that's another 2-discer. But when I came to Final Fantasy VIII, I did the digital version. Yeah, we adore emulation in this house, even though there's some Nintendo nerd out there that's like sweating profusely and throwing up everywhere. Jerk. I think that's just... Shenmue could never. I need a badge. I'm gonna have to use dollars. Ooh, fucking racism.
Did I not pick up my dollars? There's been no bonus dollar pickups? How many of these can I buy? 4 sounds good. Alright, let's see how Shadows is feeling today. My brother once played Final Fantasy 13 on 360 and it came with 3 discs. Oh yeah. The Shenmue fans are in true hell. Somewhere Adrian is sweating. But yeah, by the light, a lot of the games, a lot of RPGs especially in the PS2, PS3, 360, and Bone era were, I think, 3 disc plus. Because you started out, I think Final Fantasy 7, someone can quote me on this if it's incorrect. I think Final Fantasy 7 started the trend at 3 disc. 8 had 4, 9 had 4. 10 is when we saw the light and we went back to 1 disc, but that's because we had more space. And it was on the PS2 at that point. On the 360, if I named any of those games or something similar to it, and it's not a Final Fantasy, they were typically 2 or 3 disc. Lost Odyssey is in this picture, and I want to say that's a 4-discer, and it's on the 360? I think that is a 4-discer on the 360. And then you have Mass Effect that somehow stayed all on 1 disc. The speedrun that requires actual days awake just to get from one location to another. Nah, it couldn't be me. It couldn't be Simon either. Big part for the 360 was also 360 ain't have Blu-ray. Yes. That was the big thing with the consoles back then, is that you got a 360 if you wanted DVD. You got the, I want to say, PS3 is the one that had Blu-ray. I think PS3 had Blu-ray. 2 and 3 required 2 discs. Did it? Did it? I feel like that's a black hole in my memory, and I've played through all 3 of those games. Very much a believer in you should inform your games practice with things that aren't just making games. Yu Suzuki has taken this to an extreme that is frightening. Current Final Fantasy VII is 2 different games with at least 1 more coming. Correct. Accurate. Accurate. I think the 3rd one they said is going to be, what is it? We had Remake, Rebirth, and then Return, I think is the title for number 3. I'm back from drink. Oh my fucking god. Now hang on, Lambert. Hold on a second. I need Shiny and SJ to answer that question correctly. I need y'all to answer that question correctly. Because if y'all don't answer it correctly, I fear we're going to have to issue some bans. I'm more of a Kamen Rider guy, so switch it to that and it's a deal. Where's Prez? Where the fuck is Prez? I need your soundboard. You slandering Beautiful Joe? On my channel? In front of God and everybody? In front of my salad? I'm slandering PR. Okay, that's fine. You slander PR, that's fine. Are you gonna come up here anyway, even though my butt is in the chair? You are. I can feel it on your fucking... In front of God. Like, what in the fuck are we doing? Look at God, derogatory. I can't slander VJ if I like Kamen Rider. Have you watched the Kamen Rider and Detective anime? Kamen enjoyers are rising up. I used to watch Kamen Rider Dragon Knight on Saturday mornings. I had never watched any Kamen Rider. I just know what it is by proxy of SJ, and I'm not even kidding. If you unplug my fucking computer, I swear to... No, get the fuck out of here. Go. 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 I changed it so he can't unplug it as easy, but he realized that if he rubs it enough, he can unplug it. You ever just be minding your business and then your head pops into a snake? I need to ask Ghost for the lore dump on why the Forbidden Woods is the way it is. And why all these people are fucking snakes. I know why the cleric beasts are there. And I know about the whole conversation around the church and Miss Maria and all that jazz. Yeah, that pig can stay right the fuck where he is. Now let me read a few more of these and then I'm going here because I'm gonna be in here for at least 5 to 10. This was my first playthrough of VJ and I only watched the anime of Beautiful Joe. Give me the original Toonami back with Dragon Ball GT. Got me in a comment writer and now I'm hooked into watching a new one. Futo Pai, I couldn't remember the name. 2013 is when my childhood officially ended and I was 10 at that time. You were 10 in 2013? I'm just... Hey, Pain and Sorrow. We're all actually in Pain and Sorrow because Bada Light just said they were 10 in 2013. I think we are, Skip. I think we are. Bada Light, I'm gonna give you a miniature opportunity, and this is not me being mean, rude, crass, or nothing. I want you to tell me how old you think I am. And I'm gonna tell you how old I was in 2013. Y'all, my heart hurts. Okay, you at least ain't have to go that far. Whew. Whew. In 2013, I was 27. 2013, I was 27. Dark Winds, I think it's between, I think you, Ilias, and potentially Skip are all tied. And Risu Waffles whenever she can show up.
Manelian just poured another glass. 84 months.
Mina, thank you so much for the 84 months at tier 3. It is super appreciated. Oh, hang on a second. I didn't want to say I appreciated you and then burp in your ear. Can we please get some hype and wiggles in chat? How are you? How's life? How have things been going? What's new in gaming with Mina? I am interested in this. You had a great experience of the 2000s. Now, real talk, you're not wrong on that. Going into Y2K and watching everybody panic and being like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. And then having 2000 to 2010 be like the backbone of a lot of my childhood to like early college shit. Yeah. I am not going to remotely deny that. That was a fucking magical timeline. Whew. And then it stopped.
Bina hasn't been gaming for a while. What do you mean? I'm thinking of going in and playing through all the Donkey Kong platformers or all the Legend of Zeldas. Did you finish your conquest to do all of the Final Fantasies? I want to practice this real fast. I have to stop. That math had to take all your energy. Noob, you're only 2 years fucking older than me. You ain't that goddamn old. Come on now. So if I run, and I have to let go. I might cook my attempt because I want to get this down. So I'll be resuming it at some point. 15 really struggled to hold my interest. I think that after 13 is when, okay, there's a couple problems. After 13 is when they really lost a lot of people, because that was the point. Even if you do or don't want to argue about 13 being a hallway simulator, put that to the side. I don't fucking care. There was something about Final Fantasy from 13 forward that kind of lost the magic that was there from, I'll say very plainly, 5 to 12. There's just something about it that's like, eh. And 13 you can still get through. But 15 with the running gag that it's the boy band one, it's like, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do this. Also, how are you, Pain? Oh, thank you for your contributions, by the way, at DreamHack. It is super appreciated. It's super appreciated. It appeases my inner auntie. I thank you very much. Why do you stink? Hey. Oh, you can't come back up here. Let's see. But yeah, 15, I've watched it in passing, and I'm just like, eh. And then 16, oh, 16 is a hard. Nah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Nah. Good on that. But hey, according to a bunch of white men I know, it was bringing back the fantasy, and it was what everyone needed. And then that's all we had, 15,000 reports being like, yeah, so this is bland as fuck. Who would have thought trying to appease to the widest common denominator would fail? And then there's like the white dudes who are sitting there like, who asked for this? Did you ask for this? Because I didn't. Oh God, here he is. All right, run's cooked, cat's here. There he is. I was like, is Buddy broken? I mean, I'm not gonna be upset if he is. I missed the middle one. Whoa. Whoa. That could have been worse. What? No! Am I stuck? I am stuck! I was stuck. I was stuck. I blame Simon. If I even think of the question, who the hell asked for this, then I automatically realize that I'm not the target audience for that. So here's the thing too, though. The problem with 16 in particular is that the target audience was actually like the big whiff there. Because they are on record being like, oh yeah, we want to try and appeal to as many people as possible, TM. And it's like, but that defeats the purpose of understanding that you have a game that is a genre with a vision and a thing that you want to appease. Trying to appease to the lowest common denominator, at that point, just make a fucking battle royale. Like, what are we doing? I am so irritated that I got stuck. Hold on, let me get back to that location, and then I'll have a fog wall now, so I'll read some chat and then go back to it. I'm actually really aggro, because I'm super happy that I got 2 of them with an early hit. Ooh, B mention. That means it's going to be a good mention. B has good takes. Good takes. Please move. Thank you. Hey, Pokeporta. How are you? Simon, what is happening here? Do y'all see this head on the edge of the desk? Like, look at where the ads are. What is this? What are you doing? Is this your TV? Alright, so anyway. Step 15 is that there's nothing remotely enjoyable about Noctis. Ooh. Ooh. Because you know what? For how much I dunk on Squall, I can at least pinpoint why I don't like Squall. And that is part of his persona in the English release of it. So yeah. Oh, wow, that's big. I'm disappointed we never got 13. Oh my god, Carigo, please. So when I do go back to playing some stuff, I'm much better equipped, especially getting through 11. I am immediately jealous. I waited 42 seconds to refresh the page, and thus lost my chance to get one. Occasionally enjoyed 16, but only the combat. He had a lot of problems with the story, especially after he finished Metaphor. Oh, doing 16 after Metaphor is a... Ooh. Oh. Oh, bless Adrian's whole soul. Doing 16 after Metaphor, what can I say but yikes. That hurts. That hurts a lot. I'm curious about the Steam controller. It's got good reviews, but just looking at that big mouse pad hurts my hands. Oh, we're talking Steam controllers and Steam peripherals and how we're not going to get a machine because RAM is fucked. Have a good night, noob. Have a good night. An animal? Hold on, what am I doing? Oh yeah, this one right here. Now his head is down. I'm happy that Final Fantasy 16 got to use Ben Star. This is true. That is a W for Final Fantasy 16. I'm glad we got to get more Ben. Ben is a sweetheart, too. Ben is a sweetheart. Now, where's that comment? Where was that comment? Eyes on B makes a great case for one of the problems with 16 being it's a game designed for reaction, and I think about that very often. I agree with that immensely. And I think that's a problem in the larger realm of gaming, period. Because it feels a lot like we've forgotten how to make the fun part of games. And there was like a running gag TM back in like 2015 or so about how LOL Lamau, y'all are trying to make games into movies. And now it really does feel like they're trying to make games into movies. And 16, I was told, is a commercial failure. 16 was a commercial failure. There's a couple of reasons for that. The main ones being they spent a fuckload of money and then made an absurd projection around it. But then this is what happens when you try to appease to the most common denominator. Because, like, 16 did not offer anything that had, for what you would like to call just depth. It was really just there to be pretty. And I will always stand on business and say Square Enix will make a fucking beautiful game. There is no such thing as an ugly Square Enix game. That's not a thing that happens. But even in the case of 8, which I drag for filth and I say is my least liked one, I can at least argue that there's a story in there. For people who are like, it's my favorite one, I know what story they're talking about. I know what they're going into this with. Final Fantasy XVI making a conscious decision to make a super watered down, easy to predict, and basic bitch story, while also limiting some of the things that made Final Fantasy the game that it is, literally just shot it in the dirt. Like, when I saw that you could only control one summon at a time, I looked and I was like, the only time that that technically worked, quite literally, was fucking 13. It was 13! And they were directly attached to the people that were fucking falsy. Why are you making this man... Okay, dog. Whatever. What the fuck? And yeah, Steven, like, so the wasn't it SJ or whoever else can back me on this? Wasn't it the producer or the director of Devil May Cry worked on the combat for 16? You'll never get me to say the combat in the game is bad. Not once. People who say it's bad, just come clean and say you want turn-based. Just say you want turn-based and be finished with that conversation. But the combat is not bad. If you like action RPGs. If you like action RPGs. There's a hydrogen bomb summon. Bitch, what? Huh? Pressing buttons in a game feels good. Very good, yeah. Pressing buttons feels nice. We pressed some buttons earlier with Jaidlyn. It felt fucking great. I love pushing buttons. It's so cool. Okay, that answers that question. That window is lost. You're a bitch. You're a bitch that's been hit 3 times now, though. Now look at middle guy here. Not being a team player. Whoop! Don't like that. Drive by. That was my fault. I hesitated. Otherwise, that could have been my hit that I needed. Right? Nah. There you go, friend. Thanks for space. Take some more space. That one I should be safe. I should heal. Now we have max again. You're on break. Okay. Oh, fuck you. Whoop. Nope. I heard it going. Simon, it is the worst time ever for you to be like, I need to move. That was a little spicy. Oh, here he goes. Spamming spells. Two stack. That is not who I want. Oh, fuck you. Brother. Nope. Nope again. No. We split some.
Fireballs. He's got one more hit and then I'm gonna try and phase him. I'm sorry, fucking what? Nah, that's fine. I got memed. Is this asshole still alive? Fuck you. Oh, fuck you times two. Fuck, fuck, fuck! Woo, that was dangerous. Nope, you're done. Alright, I saw a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna read real fast. I like 15 and 16. If I could, I would give 15 more time to do DLCs instead of reading about it. As for 16, I like it for what it is, which is medieval high fantasy. And even then, I feel like I don't want to yuck people's yum, because if you enjoyed 16, I'm not going to hold you. And it is medieval high fantasy. But like, I feel like from where I'm sitting, just go play Metaphor. just fucking go play Metaphor. Hey, MP. Hey, congrats on your W today. You gotta get into some fighting games. Whoever designed the artwork for the Final Fantasy logos is a legend. Was it the same dude who did Vampire Hunter D book cover arts? That part I don't know. I know that historically it's been the same person for like, I want to say 1 through 12? I think they did 13 also. It was an accident? Nah, fam, that's yours now. Get on the fucking fight stick. My cat left after that fight, by the way. Little Dick Weasel continues to be a Dick Weasel. I try to bring my criticisms of 16 very carefully because I haven't played it, but I treat it like I do Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, which is, I understand why people like this game, but it's not for me. And that goes back to what Happy Dude said. There's a fine line and a difference between being like, I don't like this game and it's not for me, and I don't like this game and it is objectively bad. You know, like, I don't want to say that Final Fantasy 16 is the worst game ever. Trust it. Oh, God. Trust when I say that there are other games out there that can hold that title no problem. Like, Amnesia: The Dark Descent continues to be a thing that fascinates me. Derogatory. But, like, yeah. For what Square Enix was hoping to get out of it, they made that bet that they laid in, and I mean that with my chest. I don't know what they thought was going to happen. And I think that people also muddy that with the idea of, oh, so you don't like it because it's not what you're used to. And it's like, no, that's not what I said. I said I understand completely. I understand completely why people don't like it. I'd say sorry, but that implies remorse, and I don't have any. I don't have any. Oh, hey, it's J-Rock. Well, like the Dark Descent into boredom. Hey, Jay. How you doing? Did Buddy follow me all the way over? He didn't, so this might become a fucking meme. Am I gonna get memed on? Oh. Are you?
Do we think we can finish in 20 minutes is the big... Oh, there's a ton of stuff I didn't read. All that money should went to the game itself. Game could have been so much better if Square focused on the game rather than the side content, the MMO, the anime OVAs, Nightglaive movie, that fucking car promotional. Are you talking about 15? Oh my god. Yeah, you're talking about 15. These days, I mostly just play a shit ton of 14 as far as Final Fantasy goes. I need to finally finish 10 and 10-2 at some point. Please play 10-2. Once I get my desire to play RPGs off stream back. I fed myself, so I'm good. How are we all doing? Good job on food. Proud of you, brother. We're doing okay. I got memed on by Shadows, so if this were my hit list file, that would be where I took my first hit. I got stuck in the fucking environment that was hit 1, and then I took another hit in the fucking clear that I just got. So this would be, if I was tracking it, a PB of 2. That being said, I am halfway through the run with a PB of 2. So... there's a lot of people tonight, Jade, that have been drinking. Have you been reading Champ's bullshit? Because he's been drinking too. Not a blender and a hoodie and a 100K chain. Why didn't they keep the same thing for all of Final Fantasy games? They do have the same thing, it just is updated. Early drink Fridays, strife, I'm saying. They do technically have all the same motifs. I think the only one that genuinely deviated might be 12. And that's because that's an Ivalish child. The biggest crime Square Enix has done was creating Nosgoth and then shutting it down less than a year and a half. Yeah, champ, you catching strays. Now what? What are you gonna do about it? You're not gonna fight me. 1, you drunk, and 2, you can't win. Now what are we doing here? Remember when 14 was considered one of the worst games of all time? Yes! Yes, I do, actually. And now it is the best-selling and best-grossing MMO of all time. I think even more than World of Warcraft. Please, there we go. Wake up, bitch. A crescent taco ring. The Pillsbury's website has a recipe. It looks amazeballs. Ooh. Tell the class about it. I'd say share, but you'll get bopped for the link. So you can just tell the class about it. You can't put links, but you can put a fuckload of characters. Now, whether or not it's formatted is a different question. Thank you. Now see, you got your homie killed. Trying to be employee of the year. Fuck. My cat wants out of my room. This is the worst timing ever. Simon! I know, Simon, you want to go out, and I can't right now. Mommy is murdering. Simon! Yeah, you're being super cute. Hey! Fuck you come all the way over here for? I mean, thank you, but also the fuck? Actually, I took 2 hits on that Shadows fight. So it'd be a PB technically of 3. Buddy said I ain't going down that fucking easy. Shit biscuits. Oh, where is she at? I fucked up my combination. I go fast enough though. I can get memed on, that's fine. I did forget my combination and I had it written down right here. Oh, I see where I fucked up. That's fine. You slice it in sections, you can add what you want to your section. It's my fault. I did dash R1, R1, and I did 3 R1s. I should have did dash R1, R1, and then followed it up with, I should have did dash L1, L1. And then I do my 3 R1s. So that was my fuck up. Are you excited for the Dustbloods game? It's supposed to come out this year, but I don't hear any announcements yet. I have mixed feelings about it because I don't like that it's confined to the Switch. And that's not me being a console snob. I kind of just want it on hardware that's better than that. And it being trapped on Switch makes me want to throw up a little bit. His mamas would have hit me and I've been pissed. So this sucks, so I'm just gonna go ahead and like run through this and see how it does. Because I don't have fire paper anymore. It's not the worst thing though. Look like a bunch of fried doom in a ring with extra taco items in the center, with the fried doughs full of cheese and season. I'm gonna meme on myself here. Hi, Stinky! Meme defeated. Why was his brother sitting outside the door like, come on man, we outside? Also, we have a dilemma. I don't know where the fuck my echoes are. The true meme. Hi, Funky. Oh my god, where the fuck are my echoes? I do be needing those. That's a whole boss set of echoes. Oh, can someone snooze the ads for me, please? I only have 1 snooze left, and obviously my hands are occupied. The button said 2 left for some reason. I think it's per person, because I did 2. And we've had that talk before, where you're like, I'm out of snoozes, and I'm like, really? Because I'm fully loaded. Buddy, you really just walked up on me to do nothing? Waste my fucking time?
Sadistic kitten just killed another class. 24 months.
Didn't thank you so much for the resub for 24 months. Please get hypes and littles in chat. You wanna do it too? You had to be unique. Sure did. Even though I don't have a fire paper, we're gonna at least do this the correct way. Oh my god, fucking Eretrius. What a wild looking boss. Now, we had something beautiful and you fucked it up. Unfortunate. Pinky, I don't need your ridicule. There she is. I might go in for the meme again. Oh, she did do it twice. I didn't misread that. Well, I actually can't kill her without the fire paper, though. Every time I play a video game, if there's something hard I couldn't beat, I'd say this game is so Dark Souls. Oh my god. Don't call them all Dark Souls. I thought that she cast twice, and I was like, no, maybe I'm just seeing shit. No, she cast twice. There we go. I was like, where the fuck are they? Oh no, that was perfectly fine. I misread her. If she stands up on her rear legs, she is guaranteed calling down meteors. Like, all the calls for Rom are super duper evident. Because the first one is when she stands on her hind legs like that. That's a meteor call. When she starts to roll around, she is going to do meteors from the floor. And otherwise, she'll flop around like a fucking dead fish. That's usually her just bouncing. Alright, we have to play this other game again, though. Son of a bee sting. Where are my echoes? I legitimately, the run does die if I don't get those echoes back. This is all because I got the no-hit Amelia. Every boss after is like, and I took it personally. Echoes! No hit orphan sounds like a pain. I'm gonna get into that in a second. I gotta get out of my current self-inflicted hell. Do you realize your mom is right there? Like, you're walking into your mom. There you go. Also, sorry for ads. That means I'm gonna get the clear because ads are here. I didn't have enough stamina. Oh, and I can't afford to do that because she could rear up at any time. Like that! Yeah, like that's super predictable. That right there is predictable. And then that right there is predictable. So she really just did it twice. I just misread the fuck out of it. I forgot about that move. And then I'm gonna call it. Somewhere Ghost is in a cold sweat and just going, PT, why aren't you just throwing the Molotovs? I hate free aiming Ghost. I was gonna bamf out, but I realized I didn't have all my Bolt Hunter marks. So no hit Orphan is very fascinating to watch. Very fascinating to watch. Damn it, I ain't got no more stuff. Because the thing with No Hit Orphan that I think is very interesting is the number of attacks Buddy has. That if you stand still, will just miss you. That also cooked myself because I didn't have enough stamina for my charge R2. If I had the charge R2, I would have been fine, because she was giving me all types of openings. Sardines on white bread with hot mustard. Did someone from the UK take over your soul there for a second? What the hell is that? Alright, we're gonna do this again. I'm gonna shout 3 times, where the fuck are my echoes? And then they're gonna appear, right? Now, why are y'all spread out like this? I actually got memed on for the first time in ages. Well,
long as I don't die here, though, that's fine. Why am I still here to go to bed? This is my normal time. What are you talking about? This is a shorter stream even. Like, I'm gonna be an hour less than what I usually do. What you mean? After this, I even get to work. Oh, speaking of, how are we feeling about the stream on Thursday? Stream on Thursday pretty good? Feels okay? God damn it, fucking heads. Alright, well, no conquest again for my echoes. Rom, where'd you put my echoes? You know what? I'm just gonna do the dangerous thing. It is in fact Thursday. After talking with the boy and then my general work schedule, it's better for me to do Wednesday, Thursday. Because on Tuesdays in particular, I have an 8 a.m. meeting that I have to attend. And trying to do the 8 a.m. meeting, the full work day, getting bare minimum done with like a lot of my other stuff, and then turning around and having to be like, okay, guess we'll stream, was not a vibe. Now stay right there. Okay, she's doable without a fire paper. Okay. I deadass cannot leave this area without my echoes, though. Hey, Nadia. Where the fuck are my echoes? Okay, that's a wall. They're gonna be past her, I bet. Hold on. Where are my echoes? I did pick them up last time, right? I'm exactly this annoying in person. I don't know how many times I've beaten Dark Souls 3. I just fucking hate Aldrich. I hate Aldrich. I hate his fight. I hate his design. I hate his entire concept. I hate his lore. He's just shit. He's just shit. Where the... Okay, team. You want some fun news? Of course! Funky doesn't want it, but I do.
Not you lying in front of everybody. Hi again, Soups. Back again from ads. If I missed anything, you didn't. You didn't. I was just yapping. I was talking about how no-hit Orphan is wild to witness. If only because of the fact that Orphan will just jump over you and give free fucking backstabs. What do you mean by I'm lying? It's 10:30 my time. That's when I stop. That's why I'm going into Yargul and fucking off. Did you hear about Pirate Souls? Like, I did not. Hi, Ami. You winning? I am now. I fucked up my rotation on Rom earlier. If I didn't fuck up my initial rotation, I probably would be on my way to Miko and then calling it. But because I fucked up, I lost my fire paper, and then in turn, that meant that... enough on that. That meant that I was in a perpetual loop of sad. If you're gonna stand right there, it's whatever. That works beautifully. But that just means that next week when we come back, I'm gonna hop into this file. I'm gonna rerun One Reborn, Miko, and Murgo. And then, yeah, like, I legitimately need to actually swap to the screen. I think I've showed y'all before. I do need to start swapping to the screen that looks like this. And putting up my counter. Because I think I have enough here that I could probably get through with, one death baseline. Because the death that I use... The person I most commonly die to is Shadows. And the person I most commonly lose the run to is Shadows. I have no hit Gassy, I have no hit Bloodstarved Beast, I have no hit Amelia, I have no hit and single cycle Rom, I have no hit One Reborn, I have no hit Miko, I have no hit Murgo. It is literally 7 out of 8 people that I'm fine on. The loss is typically right when I get to Shadows. A cherry blossom transition is beautiful. Thank you. I remember I wanted to give my stream a little bit of a facelift. And I was like, I like the cherry blossom aesthetic, but I need to take it further. And so I went through one day, couple of days, redid all of my stuff, kind of fine-tuned all of my stream colors. And I was like, I am not a coder, so I want cherry blossoms, but I wanted to figure out how do I get a nice transition that has cherry blossoms and blah, 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 blah. So I went out to ye old Etsy. I know, very, very advanced technology there. And there were vendors out there that had the cherry blossom transitions. The way that the chat is set up to the side here is also a CSS file that I got from an Etsy seller. Along with the boba. But everything else on the stream that you see is quite literally all hand done by me. It's all hand done by me. So if I knew how to code, I probably would do it myself. I don't know that code. I haven't coded in over a decade. But I am still the best troubleshooter under the sun, because if your code's busted, just show it to me and I probably will figure out what's wrong with it. So yeah, we're moving to Wednesdays and Thursdays. I think for the foreseeable future, the Tuesday morning meetings was kicking my ass, but then also the boy straight up said he would rather I stream these days because that means on Tuesday he gets to spend the evening with me. Otherwise, it would be he didn't get to actually hang out with me and see me until Thursday, which is kind of crappy. Because Thursday, he has to do his stuff, then he has Friday, and then Lord forbid if he has to work Saturday. So now it's like cooked city. It's cooked city. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. I support this new schedule. This was a super fun stream. Thank you so much. It was fun getting to play some fighting games earlier and also talk about my background with the fighting game community. Maybe there's more FGC in my future. I just do not know if it's going to be live. But I definitely did have a good time throwing hands with friends earlier today, especially for a good cause. Especially for a good cause. Like, I get to punch people and we raise money for charity. W. Like, I don't understand what you mean you don't like this plan. That makes no sense, comrade. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. There we go. Speaking of fighting games. Did you demolish your friends for charity? Ask the rest of Black and the Flash. I refuse to speak on it because I don't know how I did on a personal tangent. I felt like I was kind of just pushing buttons, but I did. What was the actual? Did we go 3-2? Did we go 3-2? I'm not gonna front. Yeah, I wasn't tracking numbers like that. There was one set I did with Jam where I felt like I had just locked right the fuck in. Because, I mean, I was pressuring the fuck out of Jaidlyn. And I don't know what happened in that fucking set, but I just felt the fucking need to jam. And I was like, no, if you let me walk towards you, I'm just going to walk towards you. If you let me walk towards you, I am just going to walk towards you. For a new player to the example... hold on. Nagoriyuki, only popping Blood Rage once is extremely good. I still was just like, eh. I went and read through it, and I read your notes too, where it's just like, oh, it's a balancing act. Where like, my regular attacks are what keep it in check, my special attacks are what put it out of whack. Which game was this? We were playing Guilty Gear Strive. We went over to my friend Jaidlyn's stream over at twitch.tv/Jaidlyn Gaming. If you're not following her, 1, you're a fuck up. 2, fix that like immediately. Like, I don't even understand what you're doing. She plays a lot of fighting games. She also plays Umasame and dresses up as a rich white woman, like with the full get up and the hat and everything, and it's very adorable. And then she plays a couple things casually too, but she's very, very heavily focused in FGC. She's also a former employee of EVO. So if you watched EVO last year and you saw someone on stage in a red dress and purple hair, that's Jaidlyn. That is Jaidlyn. Shout out Link. Yeah, I got you. I can do that. Thank you so much, SJ. I also got deep lore from her today on her stream. If you go back and watch her stream, she also apparently did some voiceover work for intro items on Guilty Gear. Was it Zerd? I forget which Guilty Gear she said, but she did some of the voiceover stuff for the Sony PlayStation with a Guilty Gear, and she's actually super heavily involved in FGC. So she played Strive with me, then she played Tekken 8 with Bobby, and then she played BlazBlue, I believe, with Church to close out. Did she play BlazBlue? Cross tag. There it is. I was like, there's more words there. Then she said for Strive, she was doing voiceover work for some of the how to plays. Yes. Yes. The point being, she's much cooler than I am, and I am happy to have Jaidlyn in my life because she's super wonderful, super lovely. And also, we are Terminator sisters because she has a bunch of metal rods in her back, and I have a bunch of metal rods in my jaw. So when the damnation comes and Cybertron comes to take over, we are safe. We are safe, and we will walk into the sunset of destruction, frolicking, and just not looking back, smiling at the camera. Do not look back. Just wave and smile. Yep. Wave and smile. Also, Bobby is another lively person I found from GDQ. I love Bobby Down. I actually found him through a Twitch program that we were both in that has long since escaped my memory because the program was kind of mid, but the person involved with it was ass. So, like, the blessing I did get from that is that I got to meet Bobby. And that was how I got a little bit more involved in the speedrunning space myself as well. And it's been a friendship ever since. Bobby is delightful. He is also Prizes homie over at Games Done Quick. So if you like prizes, you will see Bobby and you will have a good time. He also makes great content over on his channel at twitch.tv/Bobby if SJ wants to drop off that one as well too. He does a lot of FGC stuff. He also plays a lot of similar games to me. He is very much team Souls. He's team roguelikes. He is team Metroidvanias. He's team good games. I don't think there's been a game yet that Bobby has streamed that's just like, yo, this is ass. This is ass. He's also very fucking good at games. Like, if y'all think I'm good at games, take that and amplify it by like a solid 5. I am still trying to get my first clear in Nuclear Throne. He got his first clear within like a single stream. He's just good. He is just fucking good. Yeah. I need to find y'all somebody to go hang out with. My mods need to drop off some commercials for you. As always, friggin' Bobby is broken and needs a nerf. Nah, don't nerf Bobby. The fuck is wrong with you? Fuck you mean, Nerf Bobby? The hell? I know you got jokes though, Cookie. It's perfectly fine. I'm gonna find y'all somebody to go hang out with. I'm gonna find y'all somebody to go hang out with. Oh shit, C1 is on. C1 is on! Oh my god, that means his computer is good. Love that for him. Thank you so much for all the new follows. Thank you so much for the raids this evening, for the resubs, and all the love and support. Thank you again for the biddies and whatnot. Yesterday, we got to like a level 2 hype train, which is like always a weird thing for me to call out because I am not a real streamer. He's too good. He's too good. He cleared nuclear throat in one stream. His Symphony runs keep me wild and laughing the whole time. He actually taught me the Bloodstained Curse of the Moon run, and I need to pick it back up. I still have the trainer on my computer, and I'm just gonna go to him and be like, I'll pick up where you left off, it's fine. I am also very busy small child, so what even is practice? They say as they've been doing Bloodborne hitless for 2 months, but I also only stream twice a week, so it's because I busy bitch. A busy bitch. Yes, as always, thank you for the love and support. It is super duper appreciated. Super appreciated. Let's go say hi to C1, yeah? Let's go say hi to C1. It is his streamerversary. So I can spell. We'll be back Wednesday next week. Please ignore what this says. I have to update everything over this weekend. We'll be back next week, Wednesday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, and we're going to be doing more of that Bloodborne thing. Alright? Have a good night, y'all. Thanks for hanging out.